We have a cake story for you. This one is from AITA Relationships and is titled, Am I the Astronaut If I, 29 female, want to break up with my boyfriend, 29 male, over a failed birthday cake? Now, let me explain. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years and living together at that for at least 3. Recently, it was my birthday, and he got me a birthday cake. I did not even expect one, mind you, but regardless, I'm very picky with desserts and normally don't eat any dessert that isn't chocolate. It has always been like this for me. I've been expanding my choices a bit lately, but still, chocolate is my one and only go-to in 99% of cases. On top of this, I really dislike marmalade. So imagine how thrilled I was when I opened the cake and it was a marmalade jam cake. I didn't even say anything because he probably would have laughed about it or said, oh, sorry, you know I'm no good at these things, but I did my best. But when I saw it, I really thought, what are we even doing together? I know it's a very small thing, but in fact, it's so small, it should have even been a given, I think. How is it possible that my boyfriend of 4 years knows so little about me? Please mind that my boyfriend and I have fights very often, and by no means is this the only reason I am ready to break up. Oh, there it is. It's not the only thing. But I think this kind of was the last straw, the final wake-up call. Am I overreacting, or does this make sense? I don't think asshole is the correct word, but Reddit recommends I post it like this.
I love the update.
The update's fantastic, but I want to hear what you guys think first. If somebody got you a cake after 4 years of dating that was something that you, like, very vocally did not like, regardless of OP's picky choices, like, that's your own taste, right? But if your significant other of 4 years got you something that they knew you did not like or should have known, if they listened 0.01% of the time, is that a break-upable offense? I think it is. I think it is like, wow. Okay, you went and got the thing I like least, so maybe you listened at some point, but not only are you not listening, there's just like there's a wires getting crossed in there, brother. I think it would be okay. No, this is the Biscuit McMuffin thing. Candy Thunder prefers most of the time like an English muffin breakfast sandwich, right? Sometimes she'll ask for a biscuit, but that is like a rare occasion. And for me to get into, like, to get it into my brain that she likes the English muffin bread on her breakfast sandwiches took years. It took years. But it wasn't also like a birthday muffin. You know what I mean? Wouldn't screw that up. I think it's warranted. Here's the update. I broke up with a boyfriend. That's it. That's the update. OP broke up with him. Yeah, and I agree, OP. Well done. Well done. I think we all knew this wasn't going to be just about this, but it was a culmination. It was a lot of things, and this was the last straw. So I think that makes perfect sense. So, yeah, NTA. It is an official NTA.
So I went to the story to see if she'd commented. She hadn't.
OP had not commented anything?
But I scrolled through her other posts. This is not the first AITA story she's written about her boyfriend.
This is not the first AITA story she's written about her boyfriend.
I'm just going to give you some titles.
Oh, hold on. You have a microphone. Let's use it.
I'm just going to give you some titles from a couple of these stories that she's posted. Maybe we'll, I haven't read any of these, so maybe we'll look into them and do it. But one story a year ago, and this story was from 5 months ago. So
this one that we were just
the one that we just read is from 5 months ago. A year ago, she asked relationship advice. Is my 28 female relationship with 28 male bad for me, or am I the problem? It says a year ago too, so it must have been pretty soon after this. I, 28 female, still cannot completely forget a love of the past, 29 male, even though I'm in a relationship.
Oh.
Then there was another one that says, am I the asshole for wanting to travel for months by myself because my boyfriend isn't really into traveling, stingy, and won't get a passport?
Sounds like the boyfriend.
I read the summary of that story, and it was basically like when he first brought it up, but they started dating, like from the beginning, like knew she liked to travel and like brought it up and all that stuff. And then he was like, oh, we're young. I don't have the money. I'm poor, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Like as it goes, like still has money, just now doesn't want to do it and all that stuff. So
it sounds like
there's been some ongoing issues.
I think the boyfriend is the marmalade cake.
And she did say that this wasn't the cake wasn't the only thing. So
yeah, that's rough.
Maybe I'll read these stories and we'll see if there's some more context at some point.
I think, I think there was obviously a lot going on here, but it seems like it was doomed. Yeah. The cake was the final nail in the coffin, apparently. He's the cake. He's the marmalade cake, which means if there's a limerence thing going on, she has this preference and she always gets the thing that she doesn't like. Well, then why string him along, right? Like, why keep it going if you know you don't actually like this guy? I don't know. That's tough, but I think this finally did it. This finally made that happen. So there it goes.